Hey there, time travelers. It's me, your boy. We're back with some more Shadow of Destiny. You'll notice I'm always changing the damn stream layout, but it's growing. I'm filling up space, and I have some more stuff I want to add on there, but I didn't get to fill out everything, so we're just kind of like the ones that are filled out will update as time goes on, but for now, just assume that this layout's a work in progress. The important thing is always the game. Even seeing my dumb face ain't that important. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop into it. I'm sure people will roll in, but even if they don't, it always goes up on YouTube. I know I'm getting to the stream kind of late, unfortunately. Big shout out, by the way, to my boy Paul. Gave out 5 tier 1 subs at the end of the stream yesterday as a birthday present for me. Much appreciated, my dude. Thank you.
Past 8:30 already. I could use a little food.
Oh shit, I forgot.
I guess being hungry is a sign that I'm still alive. Hey, I could go to that place, the one with the fire earlier in the day.
Yeah, let's go there, Ike. Let's... Cool. So I had already turned up the brightness, but you know what? I just realized the adjustment I made for the brightness probably didn't stick. Hold on. Because I had fixed this. Then Elgato, or not Elgato, but OBS shit the bed. It's been doing that here lately. I bet it's shit. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, so much better. Alright. That way y'all can actually see stuff. And it looks a lot. Like, it actually does increase it on mine, but, like, the amount that increases on my TV versus the amount that increases on the stream. 2 very different amounts. We're down by the museum. Oh, you can snap that camera right on behind them. Okay. If we finish this one early, I might do the bouncer. We'll see. We'll see. I saw the green, so I was like, maybe that's town center. Yeah. Then again, we might just replay this one again. I don't know. 'Cause there's a lot of replay value to this game, like by choosing different things. Bars. Somewhere around here. I could look at the map, but I feel like I'm really close. If it's not down here at the end, I'll check the map. Oh yeah, it sure isn't. Are we heading north? No, we're about as south as it gets. But we should be heading north. So yeah, apparently it's fine to drink on stream as long as you're not like doing a dangerous amount. So also, any hydrate commands, this is for now on any stream that does not do beer or any alcohol for that matter. It's always water or pop or something non-alcoholic. Yeah, that was really good. I bought these because Megan's and I are probably going to be doing Resident Evil 6 on Sunday. So. You know, I didn't really edit the stream info. It probably says like we're doing Clock Tower or some shit, doesn't it? Whatever.
Good evening. Please, have a seat over there.
Wasn't he the,
What's good to eat around here?
Oh, everything. Meat's good, vegetables are good. You don't have anything particular in mind? Oh, why don't you try the special?
All right, I'll have that.
Coming right up. You're gonna love this.
Oh, I remember what happens here.
The science of alchemy has as its grail two great projects. One is the synthesis of the elixir of life, that which would free mankind from all ills of the body. The other is an amalgam, purely scientific in nature, the creation of a homunculus, an artificial life. Both require as their central ingredient a red stone, known as the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone.
At that
How
moment,
could that
he
be?
knew he fucked up.
Here we shall briefly examine the life of Wolfgang Wagner, whose alchemical prowess was known throughout the region. Though born a farmer's son, he became the ward of wealthy kin after his prodigious intellect was recognized, and pursued studies in medicine and theology at university. Following this period, he seems to have made his living as an apothecary, while pursuing the science of alchemy. However, what secured his lasting fame was no doubt the manner in which he met his end. Amid rumors of his engagement in an experiment of great magnitude and duration, Dr. Wagner's house was shaken by a thunderous explosion, and the alchemist himself was never seen again. It is often said that a no more fitting end could have been imagined for a magus such as he.
Yep.
That sounds kind of suspicious.
Here you are.
Someone
Enjoy.
done poisoned this man. The monk is gonna show up and be like, "What the fuck did you do? How'd you fuck up a meal like?"
Hello, Ike. How are things going?
Oh, he actually did show
Have
up.
you found anything out? That's an interesting book you have there.
You want to look at it?
Please, don't shove that near me. I don't like the symbol on the cover.
What, this? You don't like this pentagram kind of thing? You're a little strange.
Well, of course I am. In any case, I know the contents of that book. Dr. Wagner, who is mentioned in the book, had a daughter, and she's a very significant figure to you.
What? Like she's one of my ancestors?
But you see, the digipad is drawn to that age because of the link, whatever it is. Please, don't forget the red stone. I'm looking for it too, but I believe that you are the one who is fated to acquire it. Getting your hands on it will be a step towards avoiding your own death as well. Remember that, Ike.
And just like that, he's gone.
Hey, I need more. Gone again. This is a really one-sided kind of relationship.
You're telling me, Ike.
Me and the age this book talks about. What's the connection? What the... Oh, am I tired or something?
No, you're tired.
Do you know what you died of?
What?
It was poison, probably from the sea hens. It uses the female of a type of sea slug as the basic raw material. You can control the rapidity of the effect and the intensity of symptoms by how you blend it. I'd say that was the culprit, but you'll need to look into the details yourself. Why don't you try the library? Oops. I guess it's the alchemist one now. See you around.
I guess it's the art museum now? What does that mean?
Shenanigans. That's exactly what it means, Ike. Interesting. So we can go back to the 1500s, but it's 4 years later. And it was drawn to the 1902 time frame. But there's also the 1979 time frame. Do we have to go? Are we gonna die again if we walk too far away? Yeah, we're gonna get them running shoes on, buddy. Or do we need to turn this into a library? Because that conversation that we have back in the early 1900s, that's the one that determines what this place even is.
My ancestor just couldn't decide what to do with this house. He thought about making a library out of it. Then he thought that an art museum would be nice. You know what? I think that indecision is a family trait.
Okay, so yeah, we gotta go back to the 1900s and convince him to turn this place into a library instead of an art museum. Alright, so we can just go right in. Cool. So we're in 1902. Let's go see Mr. Brum, since he's not an Eckert yet. There, that just refunded our energy use.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just came to talk, that's all.
Oh, you can go anywhere you like. That's nice. I always have to mind the baby, so I can't go outside to play. Besides, Father will be busy changing the house around from now on.
Is it pretty boring for you here, Sibylla?
Yes, just a little. Oh, don't tell Father. He'll worry, you see.
It's okay, I won't tell. Hey, Sibylla, do you like cats? Kittens?
Yeah, I love kittens. Oh, are you gonna get me one?
I know someone who might be able to help. I'll ask him if you like.
Really? A kitty?
A kitty.
Okay, I'll bring you one soon.
Yeah, there's a lot more of this room. So she wants a cat, which is cool. Ah, here he is. Man of the hour.
I'm still not sure, you see.
You don't want to turn it into a museum?
Well, I thought about that, but I've got a lot of books, too. A library wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Why not
Don't you
both?
agree? Okay, you've helped me make up my mind. A library it is.
Now we get to go read up on sea urchin poison. Or something. Let's see if we can get any more energy while we're here. Just top us off. I don't know if there really is any, but we'll check. Good news is we should be able to see it from a mile away, so we can check around pretty quick. But where Homunculus out there being fucking funny took all of our energy. Gotta get back. Get revenge. Man, these early PS2 games are wild in their own way. I love it. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna spend one when we leave. But we're doing pretty good. If I don't find another one here in the next few seconds, we'll just dip. But I really like that they essentially had to like do this map several times just to get it right. Because like they had to do one for each time period. Make changes to it and stuff. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead. Oh, see, look, there it is. No reason for us to stay. So, if we've changed it to a library, then we should be good to visit it as a library. I also think this may be one of the first times, because I remember there being something, or some things that, like, the game doesn't really prompt you for, like, as clearly. And that's on purpose. Oh, my bad. Shit. They like kind of assume that you'll just know to move from one time to another. Weird. Okay. So what's the right direction from here? Like, I know it's southeast. So, this way. Look at that, we're already getting a refund. Yeah, this place isn't too terribly big. The Brum Library now. I think it ends up being almost exactly the same, except it's a library. Is being busy, being happy? Oh, hello. Sea hare poison. The female sea hare is very poisonous. The only way to survive poisoning is by taking the antidote. A person poisoned can only survive the number of days that the sea hare from where the poison was extracted had survived. After that time period has elapsed, the person poisoned will die instantaneously. Among the various antidotes, the best one is that derived from the male sea hare. If this is used when one starts feeling the effects of the poison, he will soon start feeling the curing effects. However, this poison no longer exists in our time. It is unfortunate that we can no longer feel the effects of this antidote. Hey, what's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Yeah, I was dressed up a little bit for work. But we're going, yeah, we're going to the bottom timeline. And I feel like really getting changed. I think I am gonna strip it on screen. Go a little bit more casual. I'm just wearing like a black shirt underneath. Like TBH, I'm burning up, man. Ooh. Feel better.
Come to think of it, she said her father did research. He may be this Dr. Wagner. They may have some sort of a link to me.
You ain't missed too much. We died by getting poisoned. So we're trying to find an antidote.
No, no, it's too dangerous. Don't get too near that house. There was an explosion just now. What with him dabbling in all that science? It's no
All
wonder.
that science.
God
Hey, buddy.
sent his judgment down.
Are these the people that live in my state?
Is this Dr. Wagner's house?
Oh, so you knew him, did you? Well, anyway, you'd best not stick your nose in, or you'll be cursed too. See if you don't.
I pretty much hate that
So
lady in
this
every time
was
period.
Dr. Wagner's place.
Oh. That was a very fussy dog. You are a fussy lad. I kind of remember this one. Trying to get a cut of meat for the dog.
What, looking for meat? Hey, you're kind of cute. I'll tell you what, you can have the scrap meat over there for free.
Yay. We got meat because we're cute. I have to use the meat. Yeah, I was having a lot of time getting our room up for streaming. It was being very uncooperative with me. The fuck are you doing here?
Why are you here?
clearly don't know who the fuck I am either. 5 minutes for that interaction. Who are you? They mentioned it briefly.
Looks like I need a key.
We don't have it yet. Hey Moss, what's up, man? Maybe this key will help. Oh. They already want us to leave. I want to go down there. Oh. Alright, I guess there ain't shit down here. Cool. Oh, so we could jump. So that's 2 years in the past from where we're at now. So we have 2001. We have 1979. We have 1902. And at the bottom we have both 1582 and 1584. We're currently in 1584, so we're gonna hop back 2 years and use our copy of this key to get into the lab. Is it snowing? Why the hell is it so bright outside? So they were like, yeah, we're not animating that key.
Is that you, Hugo?
No, I'm...
Whoever you are, I want you out. How did you get in here?
Look, excuse me, but are you Dr. Wagner?
Yes, that is correct.
Wow, say, is that for your research into the homunculus?
Someone has been telling you things you ought not to know. Is it Hugo? But of course, I don't think I've told him yet.
No, it wasn't. Call it a hunch.
A hunch? Well, if you say so.
Yes, I know something that specific. Get the fuck out of here.
Forget about what you saw in this room, please.
Moss, I don't know. I feel like Ike is fairly straight edge.
What did you say? You mean that you have it?
Well, no, I don't know if it's the one, but I have seen a stone, a red stone.
Ah, should you gain possession of it, allow me a small amount. I beg of you, please.
Bro, you're gonna turn Margaret into the dog. Also, your boy needs an antidote. That's what I came down here for. Though if you think about it...
Who are you?
Hi. Sorry if I startled you.
Aren't you the one from... I think you were looking for someone, weren't you? Quite a while ago. It's been some time. Did you find whoever it was?
No, not yet.
It's only been like 10
You're
minutes.
still looking? I'm impressed. Hasn't it been at least 2 years? Well, I tried finding her too. Afterwards, but I didn't have any luck. I'm sorry. But a lot happened to us right after you came. Mother passed away, you know. Oh, yes. Hugo's still at school. He started this year, and he's gotten serious about learning. I think he's decided to follow in our father's footsteps.
But I shouldn't just make you listen to me talk.
Moss, you are all about some
I'm
drugs right
sorry.
now, dude.
So, what brings you here today?
Is there something around here called a sea hare antidote?
What? What's the matter? Why do you need something like that?
Well,
It's here on the shelf. Help yourself. I won't tell Father.
thank you.
So we survived another
You're
death.
Is she my ancestress?
What? Do I have something on my face?
Oh, sorry. I was just. I mean, I didn't mean. I guess I'll be going now.
Huh? You're going already? Why don't you just stay a while? You can tell me about the future and things. Please.
So everyone thinks I'm from the future after all.
Well,
Back to
you was
back.
the only one who says so, and nobody
I'll
else
be
believes
drinking
it.
this single
Except me,
beer
that
for
is.
this
It's
stream.
more interesting that way, don't you think? So, tell me, what is it like in your time?
Okay then.
Good. Oh, I have some things to deliver, so I'll walk with you.
This game's almost 20 years old. Hey, what's up, Carrot? How you doing? Oh, excuse me. Hi, indeed.
There's someone, a friend of mine, called Mr. Eckert. In my time, he's a director of an art museum.
Yes, and?
Well, I met Mr. Eckert's great-grandfather about 100 years in the past, and you won't believe how alike they look. The face and hair. Well, they're both pretty young, but the hair.
You mean a little thin, maybe like the Squires?
And I mean in the same way. You know, on the top.
I guess that sort of thing.
Your cat says the other story. You know, she's asleep on the bed right
Come to
now.
think of it, they both had a daughter. Oh.
What is it?
Well, Mr. Eckert said his daughter, she's gone.
You mean something happened to her?
Yeah, a crime of some sort. But like 20 years ago. And the funny thing is, it seems like he's still waiting for her to come back.
I see. I guess that happens. It's like Hugo not being able to forget Mother. Family ties are strong, aren't they?
Say, it's gotten dark already. Sorry if I've kept you.
Not at all. I enjoyed the conversation. Oh, here we are. Will you wait a second?
Dana?
Gone. Just like that. But yeah, Paul, I'm doing okay. I had to do a presentation today. It went okay. It could have gone a little better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. So, yeah,
What's the
TGIF
matter?
indeed.
It's just that she looked like her.
That girl you've been looking for?
Yes, but I lost sight of her. Maybe it wasn't even her.
Nah, I'm off, man.
Well,
I am
I need
on
to
my
go home
weekend
now.
right now.
Is that all right?
Of course. Sorry about that.
It's okay. But you really are from a different world altogether, aren't you?
Yeah, it's weird being on. First off, being on like regular day hours, but also being on Monday to Friday. I'll pretty much be Monday to Friday.
Don't worry. I won't
Like
tell
going
anyone
forward.
about the things you've told me. Not that anyone would believe me anyway.
Thank you. It would be better if you could. I don't think I should be leaving anything behind in this age. Not
You
just
left a
actual
girl
things, but
behind.
Talking about stuff too, well, like I just did.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, I bought some because Migs and I are going to play Resident Evil 6
Suppose I wanna
on
kill someone
Sunday.
in this age.
And we're going to suffer.
Terrible thing to say.
Oh, bad example?
We'll both be happy
Well,
when it's
anyway,
done.
If that person
But I bought
was supposed to live
some-
till 100 and have lots of
some
kids
beer
and
to
grandkids, but
fulfill
if I
my
interfere
end
with
of
his
trying to
life
get
point,
through it.
those kids and grandkids will never
'Cause
be
I don't know if we
and
can,
all their
we can make
descendants
it.
of my time will just disappear.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, Carrot can tell you. I
So
think the
more
last
time
time
you
I had
pass,
any sort of
the
beer.
more
No, I
things
have
will
had
change.
beer
It may not
since
be as
New
serious
Year's
as that
because
example I
we
just
had
used,
some
but
during
anything
New
I do
Year's.
here could
Carrot.
affect the future.
I've had beer twice since then.
I don't quite understand yet. But I'll sleep on it.
You don't drink and
Your
drive
age is
bullshit.
very interesting to me. I wish I could see it.
It's nothing
You know, you may
exciting.
not now.
Kind of boring, really.
But
I-
still
I
want to
remember
see
a
it.
time.
I don't know why, but I feel such a strong pull towards it. Won't you take me to your time?
You've never
No,
seen me drink at
I
all.
can't do that. It's not possible.
I've
for
only
the
seen
future
you
will
like
change.
3 times.
After all, you're my...
You're what?
Your cat tells me you prefer the hard liquor. Carrot can tell you that that's not true. I am very much not into hard drinks. Like, I'm drinking an Angry Orchard for fuck's sake. Like, this is the most like apple juice of beer. And it's done, by the way, so rip that. Yeah, Angry Orchard's dope. Like, I'm all for it. It's an easy drink. I'd like to not feel like I'm suffering when I drink stuff. Yeah, that cat's telling you some bullshit, Moss. Yeah, I do like apple juice. Yeah, and I definitely won't let you mix drinks for me. As you gonna try to get me fucked up, Paul. No thank you. Big no thank you. So chat, what do we think? Should we like hint towards the hey, we can't elope because of potential time traveling incest vibes, or like should we just not say anything? Yeah, Ike really doesn't know. And to plant that idea in our head. I mean, the Homunculus was giving us some shit. We got played by like Ike. That's fair. I don't like feeling hungover. I have never really been hungover, but I have gotten sick drinking. And that's part of the reason why I don't drink anything really hard anymore. Not that I ever really did it much anyways, but Harley can tell you a story better than I can tell it of a time that I thought I could handle my shit, and I couldn't handle my shit. It was the most expensive drinking mistake ever. It cost me $800. Not the drink, the mistake I made because of the drink. Yeah,
nothing.
it's pretty fucking expensive. Not fan of that. Yeah, $800. You right.
What? I couldn't hear you.
So we, like, they're actually giving us a second chance to be like, are you sure you want to mention it or don't want to mention it? Shit happens when you party naked. No one was naked but it was a party. All right. I gotta tell the story. I will tell my version of it. But if the next time Harley's around for stream, you may want to ask her about the time that I got sick from drinking. She'll know exactly what you mean. See, I wish it only cost me my pride. But, like, I have to tell a little bit about myself for this story to make any sense. So, I think Carrot and maybe Paul. Paul, I don't know if you know this, but I'm just gonna share it here on stream anyways. So I have what's called a partial denture. And what that means is I have a false tooth that is connected to a partial. I will pull it out for just a moment, but I really don't like having it out. So on that I just pulled out of my mouth, there's a false tooth attached to it. It's from an accident I had when I was a kid. I just got my adult teeth in. I got on a go-kart that wasn't safe. Knocked the fucker clean out. So I never really had both of my front teeth as an adult because of that accident. So I have a false tooth. And Harley and I were at a Halloween party at I don't really know how to describe the person we were at, because we were friends at the time. I would say an acquaintance's house at this point. It's someone I do not plan to ever speak to ever again. Like, I don't have anything necessarily against them, but they're just not really my people anymore, you know? But anyways, Harley and I are at this Halloween party, and me and one of the dudes there, we had kind of pre-planned we were going to drink this fucking drink that's called 24 Karat Nightmare. And it's a really simple drink, but it's a fucking absolute nightmare. It's an even ratio of Goldschlager and Jägermeister. However much you want, it's an even ratio. It's easy as fuck to mix. But boy, oh boy. Yeah, it was not a good time. Sounds mellow. Well, you know, tell my insides that. Because, like, I drank 2 of the, like, red Solo cups full of that shit. 2 of them. The first one was like, okay, this ain't so bad. Like, it tastes like shit, but whatever. I'm trying to get shit-faced anyways. So I do the second one. And I'm feeling good. Oh! Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Some people drink some, like, wild-ass shit, man. But anyways, I drink this fucking concoction. 2, like, full-size red Solo cups of it. And I'm feeling good, but the thing about alcohol is that, like, it doesn't get you right away. It takes just a little bit. You gotta let it cycle through. So, about 20 minutes after I finished the second cup, Harley looks at me, because we're both just, like, hanging out at a table. We weren't getting into all the festivities and shit. And she's like, "Are you okay, Chief?" And I was like, yeah, I'm really good, man. Like, I was just vibing hard as fuck. I didn't care. I was having a great time until I wasn't. So, like anyone who can't really hold their liquor, I had to go throw up. It was a fucking nightmare. Anytime I've had Goldschlager, I've thrown it up. I'm 0 for 2 on holding that shit down, for what it's worth. But I go in the bathroom, and everything just comes out. Now, the whole reason we were having this Halloween party is it also was a housewarming party for these friends. Right? Also, thank you for the 1-bit, Carrot. I appreciate it. Story time is always good. So, we... No. To get back on the story. I'm just sitting there just absolutely blowing these fucking chunks in the toilet. Just blah. Not like... I swear my soul came out. And so did my partial. Just pop right out of the mouth into the toilet. And there was so much there that I didn't notice it. Because, like, my life came up from that, right? Also, my network is shitting the bed right now. At least the story's entertaining. For anyone who's watching this on YouTube, sorry, please just skip ahead past all this unless you want to hear my bullshit. So, I didn't even know the fucking thing came out. It goes in the toilet. And, like, since this was a housewarming party, they were in a new apartment. And their new apartment had one of those toilets that, like, if it detects that it's at, like, a certain capacity, it automatically flushes. So, I had so much come out, I triggered that. And then it all just fucking went down on its own. And I didn't even realize until I went, like, I felt everything else. I'm like, okay, I'm alive. Oh, man, I'm alive. And I go and I look in the bathroom mirror. And my front fucking tooth is gone. Just absent as fuck from my mouth. Like, I was kind of like double taking. I kind of do like the white man blinking meme before it was a meme. Just looking in the mirror. Still fairly drunk. But, like, if there's anything about puking, at least, it'll sober you right the fuck up. Mostly. And I'm staring in the mirror, and I'm just missing my front tooth. And I was like, God damn it. So, I'm talking, like, Sylvester for the rest of the night. Maybe, as a channel reward, I'll do a Sylvester stream. But I'm going to make y'all fucking work for it one day. Like, what I'll do, because, like, if I take this partial out, I sound different. And not in a good way. It's very much a suffering succotash type deal. I had to teach a class. Because I was just going into training. Like, training classes. I had to teach a 6-week class sounding like Sylvester the whole fucking time, and we were a week in, so I go in on Monday and like I'm just whistling out my front tooth, and they were like, what did you do? I was like, well, I'll tell you what I didn't do. I didn't get in a fight, except with myself, and I lost. But I go to get a new partial because honestly, the partial that I had at the time was one from when I was a teenager anyways. Probably should get one for more adult-sized mouth. So I was like trying to write it off as a decent thing. And they're like, yeah, Mr. Dragon, it's going to be $800 to get you a new partial. Because your insurance isn't covering it. And I was like, excuse the fuck out of me? $800. And they're like, yeah, and we don't have any sort of payment plan, so we're going to need it all, like, before we can do anything. I was like, motherfucker. Alright. So I have to go and get a fucking, like, loan. Like a small loan. To be able to pay this shit off. It took me a year to pay that off. I was upsetty spaghetti about it. It was not a good day. It was not a good, like, couple months, especially because like making those things, they have to like put this like 5 or 6 years ago, maybe. I'd have to ask Harley. It may not be. Well, yeah, it'd have to be like 2014, 2013, 2014, something like that. I'd have to ask Harley. She's Rain Man when it comes to remembering like minute details like that. But it's been a while. And I eventually got it. Funny story, the dentist actually cut off $200 because the implementation of my denture, or my partial denture, was so fucked up that they're just like, you know what? We're not gonna charge you full for this. This is fucked up. It's because they had to break it to get it to fit my mouth. They took a really shitty mold of it. Like, what they had to do is they had to put this, like, pink mold in your mouth to, like, get an impression. Then they send it off to a lab and, like, hey, we need tooth number whatever filled. So, yeah, this turned into a just talking stream. So, again, for anyone watching this on YouTube, might be, but... like, story time happened, and we just had to roll with it, so... yeah, it's been.
It's not as though I've looked up whether I'm descended from you or not. But you should forget about me, and live a regular life here in this world.
Oh, I see. An ancestress, huh? That's how you see me. I thought...
What?
Well...
how was I supposed to see you? I think I'm related to you.
I'm sorry if I've been a bother. I was out of line.
I had one beer. I feel fine. Now, if I went and got another beer, which I have to save beer for Resident Evil 6, that's going to be like 4 or 5 hours of me drinking. It sucks. I already hate it.
Grow old and die. And it's all been decided already, hasn't it? And then my child will have a child, then that child too, and all the way at the end of that repetition is you. That's what you mean. And if I were to break away from my time right now...
So I just said at the beginning of the stream, I don't think anybody's in here, but hydrate is only going to count for non-alcoholic drinks. I would probably get in trouble if my viewers could force me in any way to consume alcohol.
All these wondrous things. That's allowed, isn't it?
I will. So see you again soon.
Plus, I don't think his beer is hydration.
Oh, Hugo. Did you just get back?
No, I heard everything. I didn't mean to be snoop.
Little shit.
It didn't seem like I could just walk in. It's okay. I won't tell anyone.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You could have just come in.
I was just trying to be tactful, after all, sis.
That's quite all right. Oh, Hugo.
What?
Are you still, you know, mother's love affair?
What?
Like he already knew.
How much you miss mother, but you can't carry that thing around forever.
Shut up! What do you mean, that thing?
From what I know, your mom cared. I don't blame you.
Not as though I'm doing anything wrong.
Nah, I wish you luck and survival during that.
I'm sorry, that didn't come out quite right, but...
You're the one who's being weird, changing the subject as soon as it gets a little thorny.
A little thorny.
Hugo.
For what it's worth, to do with water right here.
It's your fault. You ought to know that.
Hugo, Father can't be disturbed.
I know.
I should get going.
Yes.
Drink until you black out.
I'm sorry it was so hectic around here.
What do you drink, Moss?
He's always like this. I just can't do a thing with him once he gets upset. So I just leave him alone when he's this way.
Hey, sis! Are you sure you just want to let him go like this?
Oh, stop that, Hugo! Well, here. Will you take it? Consider it a token of appreciation for all the stories you told me. I've had that ever since I was little. It's strange. When I touch it, I sometimes see a picture of this man in my head. He's not anyone I met. He's much, much older, like my father's age. I have this sensation like he's patting me on the head. But it doesn't feel weird at all. Maybe I shouldn't have told you that.
Margaret?
You must think I'm strange now.
I thought you were strange a while ago.
Of course not.
I've never told anyone about it.
Irish whiskey.
Well, anyway, take it.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't drink any hard drinks anymore. I've pretty much sworn them off for life. Maybe a special occasion,
Thank you, Margaret.
like if it was a toast or something. But
Okay.
I have a handful of beers a year. I probably haven't had beer since probably like May or June. Oh yeah, they want us to dip out. So this man's already been murdered like 5 times since 2:30. It's just 10 o'clock. Whoever wants him dead wants him the fuck dead.
Oh.
Proud of you, buddy. No thanks, Moss. Especially after that story I just told. That was when I swore it shit off. I've not had any sort of hard alcohol at all since then. Like, I knew I was asking for trouble. So I'm not even that much on wine. I'd honestly rather just get like grape juice. Aw. I can't really move the camera because of how I have it fixed with my dog's running in his sleep.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
The Meditating Man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
About to get murdered by something. A motherfucking car. Yo, Ike is having the worst fucking day. He's been murdered so many times a day. They Tokyo drifted into his ass.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break this spell.
Ugh. You're alright, buddy. I was just moving my shoes out of your way. Good, good. Very.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
So clearly those girls are not film buffs.
Meditating man. Okay, this sounds pretty dull.
So yeah, we gotta skedoodle out of here before this fucking car hits us. They even gave us, they might have gave us less time for that. Have I ever seen a UFO? I mean, so I'm gonna give the pedantic answer because it's the first thing that came to mind, but I'm saying it knowing that it's fully a smart ass answer. I have seen shit in the sky that I don't know what it is. Now that being said, like the traditional UFO that you'd probably think of, no, I've never seen anything like that. My sister claims to have. I don't really like think one way or the other about it because I haven't seen it myself, so I don't know. But I can't say that I've personally seen anything that I feels like, damn, that's an alien. But I have seen shit that I don't know what it is. What about you, Moss? Or chat in general? Y'all ever seen any weird shit in the sky?
Failed again. It's happened.
Whoops.
You've come.
Huh?
You've answered my call, didn't you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No, wait.
What do you want from me?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and I am a filmmaker.
Like twice,
Just a
really.
novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago, I've been meditating every chance I can get, channeling all my energy towards seeing you again. And finally, you answered. To think I had such power. I will never forget this moment. Maybe I should base a movie on this. But what kind of film should it be? A bold and moving drama about a man with miraculous powers? Or a science fiction blockbuster featuring a psychokinetic hero? I see that you're the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you
And
something.
ghosty,
If you
spooky
wrote a
experiences,
film,
huh?
What kind of movie would it be?
I can't say I've really had anything like that either. Except in my dreams. My dreams has had some weird shit. Like, I know Carrot's had, she deals with sleep paralysis a lot. But I've had sleep paralysis a single time. And it was pretty terrifying. Because, like, your mind just always jumps to the worst possible fucking place. But, like, beyond that, I can't really say I've had much, like, outside of
That's a
actually
pretty
being
good angle.
asleep.
But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings? Cause of death, huh?
We're just going
Maybe
to choose our
something
own
else.
life story
Any
for this.
ideas? Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You really got me. Look, please, don't tell anyone about this project.
Oh, I will.
Once I'm a little higher on the food chain, I can film this. But it needs something more. A soul, if you will. Well, that'll come later. Watch for it in the theaters, though, all right?
Okay.
You're not happy? I am. Really, I am. Very sincerely. I don't want to call this a token of that feeling, but here, please accept this as a gift in the name of this encounter.
You sure? It looks like an antique.
Oh, that's all right. It looks old, but it's just a replica. My family has the arts and crafts gene, so to speak. We like to make things.
Hey there, Cannon. How you doing? It's good to see you. We're talking about ghosts.
And what I like to do is give them to friends.
I'm trying not to get run over by a car right now.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know. Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do? Please share some of your powers with me.
Yo, he's simping pretty hard for Ike.
I mean, I can't. Try to forget about all this, please. Goodbye.
Toodaloo.
No, wait. You can't just go.
So we got a pocket watch. Yeah, we're not told that we need to go back yet.
Oh, you've come back! I knew it! My powers are something to be reckoned with. Come in closer now.
I don't think I should get too close to this guy.
Oh, no,
I just bailed. Paul been putting my birthday out there on blast. But yeah, he gifted out some subs as a birthday present to me, and hopefully it's a good gift for all of you too. I know I'm certainly thankful for it. Man, that guy is a trip. Also, sorry it's so bright for this scene in particular. Like, normally having the brightness tweaked a little is fine, but this one's just so bright. Yeah, I didn't want any feet pics. Like, I just see everybody from the ankles up anyways. Feet don't exist. Y'all can be simps for feet if you want. Just don't be simps for my feet. And don't be like, hey, Dragon, how you feel about these feet? Pretty cute, huh? Because the answer's always going to be no. Feet are disgusting.
Gunshots?
Gunshots? Where did we hear that at? So this is while we were just running down the damn street. Yeah, I didn't. The fuck is the homunculus doing here? With the baby!
Hey!
So we know the homunculus stole Eckhart's baby. And killed his wife.
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby.
Oh. I don't think she... No, yep. I thought there was blood under her, but is that dude's shoe.
Lady, hold on. What's going on?
These are genuine gunshots, Paul.
Call an ambulance. You got it.
What's going on here? A mugging?
Isn't this Mr. Eckers? Miriam!
Miriam.
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you?
Dana?
Hey, baby.
I mean, he might. Yeah, Homunculus just walked off with that fucking baby.
Did you see her? No. Did you?
So Dana is probably Eckhart's daughter.
Did anyone see who did this?
But Dana's also trapped in the 1500s.
God, no, this is not happening.
But why does the Homunculus want Dana in the first place? What's so important about her? All these questions. Yeah, might as well get another energy tic-tac before we go. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go to just before the shooting and see if maybe we can change that up. Oh, really? I take it if you watch all of it, it's pretty good.
Hi. Excuse me.
Yes? Excuse me?
Wait!
Shit. So we didn't change a damn thing. She's still dead.
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby. She...
Gone. She's gone again. Lady, hold on.
So that's why we didn't get the skip
What's going
button.
on? Someone hurt? I don't know, but please, call an ambulance.
You got it. Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckert's?
Miriam.
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby? I don't know.
Hey, you were just talking to this lady, weren't you?
Well, that was...
Time to go. Deuces.
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You trying to make a quick getaway?
A getaway? I haven't done anything.
Run, protagonist, run. I feel that, Cannon. We're gonna run through time. Cause they gonna try to pin that murder on me. And we ain't here for that applesauce. Oh, so it doesn't have it. Maybe I just have to jump somewhere else. And then jump back. Since we goofed up. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of time shenanigans. We've changed buildings, landmarks, people's opinions of things. Like, we're changing everything. We could have gone all the way back to 1582. It would have cost exactly the same. Like, one jump, regardless of time, is one energy tic-tac. Oh. We died because, I guess we ran out of time. Game over.
Life is a wheel of changes.
Alright then. That's cool. So basically, we can't fuck around with that decision. We gotta... Like, we gotta pick the right option for this. Also, we're gonna have to replay some stuff, but this game's not that long. Could see your boy get hit by a car.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
I never get this guy's movies.
Who watches this kind of stuff anyway?
Plus, I'll be skipping cutscenes as I can, but I don't think I can like skip them until like they've been seen on that file. Got myself at energy tic tac before we went. Tokyo Drift. Too fast, too dead.
Don't give up, Ike. It's dangerous to be alone. Do something, or else you'll never break this spell.
Yeah. If Leonard's here, it's a perfect
Hey, look, it's a poster.
I think once you beat the game, you can skip all these cutscenes. I think it keeps it registered, but I'll be honest, it's been such a long time. Oh, we gotta hear that crazy dude, like, simp force again. Leonard, what's up, buddy? I like he came in with the entrance. Oh, I'm here. My girl wants to party all the time. It's an underrated song, Moss.
Failed again.
Failed again.
It's happened. Whoops.
This guy, the ultimate simp.
You've come. Huh? You've answered my call, didn't you?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
No, wait.
What do you want from me?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Oleg, and I am a filmmaker. Just a novice at this point, but anyway, ever since I saw you a year ago,
I'll be honest, I didn't pick up this dude's name last time we saw him anyway, so I'm a little glad to see this cutscene again, because I know he's Oleg.
And finally, you answered. To think I had such power. I will never forget.
Using the Franson family line, the ones who did the paintings and stuff. Because if you notice, the cameraman is his ancestor, or the photographer
or a science
in
fiction
the 1900s.
featuring a psychokinetic hero?
And Carl
I see that you're
Franson.
the type of man who prefers not to betray his excitement. But let me ask you something. If you were making a film, what kind of movie would it be?
So we're gonna pick our own. Yeah, they do like an arts thing. Yeah, he actually mentions it after this.
But what about the motivation for his temporal wanderings? Cause of death, huh? It needs something else. Any ideas?
I'm glad to hear that, Leonard. Doing all right.
Oh, wow. I'm impressed. You really got me. Look, Please,
I
don't tell anyone about this project.
just started my weekend, so we're gonna get this stream in. Maybe figure out what we're doing this weekend. We're doing Resident Evil 6 on Sunday at some point, probably. Unless Megan's and I, either one of us just absolutely can't. We've already bought alcohol in preparation for it.
I am. Really, I am.
He sent me a picture of some
I don't want to call this a token
Fireball
of that feeling,
nutmeg.
but here,
Or
please
not
accept
nutmeg,
this as a
eggnog.
gift. In the name of this
How
encounter.
the fuck did I say nutmeg?
You sure? It
Some
looks
Fireball
like
eggnog.
Oh, that's all right.
And I wanted to
It looks
hurl,
old, but
just
it's
thinking
just a
about it.
replica. My family has the arts and crafts gene, so to speak. We like to make things. And this is the kind of thing my father likes to make.
See, my boy Paul out here,
So
like,
there are
getting
old-fashioned
exercise and shit.
cameras and pocket watches all over his house.
Fireball
And
itself
what I
is a
like to do
mistake.
is give them to friends.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. I consider you one of my greatest benefactors, you know. Just talking to you like this gives me something immeasurably valuable.
Really? It does?
Yes, it does. Absolutely. By the way, how does one acquire the power to do what you do? Please share some of your powers with me.
Give me some of your powers. I'm your
You can't
biggest
have me do that.
fan. Woo.
I mean, I can't. Try to forget about all this, please. Goodbye.
No, wait. You can't just go.
Like, I see Oleg, and I expect to hear the voice actor for Otacon from Metal Gear Solid. So it was a good thing I checked the map, because I know where that cutscene starts at. Because I don't even know if that was the one that we were supposed to see, because I think we're already good to go. Check it out, because the movie poster is probably different.
Gunshots?
I think these activate just whenever you approach the southern part of town. There's Homunculus with that baby again.
Hey!
That baby that we learned is Dana. And just running down the street a little bit more gives us another cutscene. Or at least it did. Maybe, yeah. Weird. So the
Lady, are you okay?
the street we accidentally found was actually more efficient for these cutscenes. How's the game messed with you, Paul? I mean,
Baby?
I get how it messes with me, but I want to hear how it messes with you.
What's going on? Someone hurt? I don't know. Call an ambulance. You got it.
What's going on here? A mugging?
Isn't this Mr. Eckers? Miriam!
Miriam. Oh, while I have y'all in here,
Miriam, stay with me.
and since we've already seen this, I highly recommend checking out the community vote channel on the Discord.
Baby!
I've cleaned it up a little bit, and I have a link in there right now
Oh,
with a link to my physical game collection. And I want to stress, I didn't put it there to flex. I put it there for y'all to look through,
did you see?
because I'd like to hear some suggestions from y'all on what I should play based on what I have.
I don't know.
Did anyone see who did this?
Yeah, Paul, it's done pretty well, even if Ike is an absolute fucking brick. But it's nice to see that there's ramifications and consequence to everything you do. So we gotta do this right. Yeah, I saw Cannon had suggested Portal, and then Harley and Carrot were both like, hell yeah. So I may be doing a Portal run. Well, a Portal 1 and 2 run here soon. The Bioshock series, I have it all on PS4. I may have to do those in pieces.
Excuse me.
That's a lot. The Portal games I could probably finish in a couple days. Portal 1 take like, what, 2-3 hours for like a really casual play. Oh, damn, Leonard. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. To be fair, my internet's been not happy about me streaming at 1080 anyways. Today.
Oh, thank you.
Look, can I ask you a favor? Could you take a different way?
What?
It's dangerous ahead. Please.
I see. All right, thank you.
Please, be careful.
So, okay, yeah, she turned. I was about to say, is she gonna, like, take a different way or nah? Really? You done fucked up. Miriam? You done fucked up.
What?
Whomst? Well, where are we even going here? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if it'd be Miriam necessarily, or just the fact that she's related to Eckert, like through marriage, and then with Dana.
Lady, are you okay?
Where? My baby. She...
Gone. She's gone again. Lady, hold on.
What's going on? Someone hurt?
I don't know, but please call an ambulance.
You got it.
Is she all right? What happened?
Isn't this Mr. Eckers?
Miriam. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to like get out of this one or not, because this event's a trap.
Miriam, stay with me. Hold on. Oh, God, where's Dana? Wasn't she with you? Did anyone see a baby?
I don't know.
This is exactly
Hey,
like
you
it
were
was
just talking to this
before.
lady, weren't you?
Well, that was...
See, they want me to scoot.
Hey!
That man.
I'd say he's acting suspicious.
I'm holding. I don't know what I'm holding for, but I'm holding.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
You trying to make a quick getaway?
A getaway? I haven't done anything.
Oh. Now they want me to scoot.
Good God, this looks serious. A major case! That's it! Murder, mystery, and time travel! That's the concept!
They're just like, let's cram as many genres as we
This is
can
going
to
to
this
be
one story.
hot project, but if this relates to that, and it's gonna need a little more work. Actually, it's gonna need a lot of work. But I must make this my masterpiece.
Man, artistic inspiration is such a wild thing. Some people can just see stuff and just like be completely inspired. Also, this is different.
What is it this time? The Good Samaritan. Didn't I tell you? Fate makes a powerful opponent. It's tough enough changing your own fate. You can't do much to someone else's. Doing it over again doesn't mean you're going to get it right anytime soon. You may put yourself through the pain, the tears, again and again. You should try concentrating on correcting your fate as quickly as possible. I'm saying this for your own sake. Goodbye.
Why don't you tell me about that baby? Homunculus? You jerk. Well, we're not dead yet.
Hey, look, it's a poster for that new movie.
What's it about?
A man with the power to defy time itself uncovers the truth behind a grisly serial murder.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Hey, what's cool?
Oh, this director. I am such a great fan of his.
Oh my god, you too? That is so totally amazing.
Like you could put all of them together and be like, which one's the main character, and you'd get it fucking wrong.
All right, I've got a good feeling about this one too.
Does Oleg not recognize Ike standing there?
Another major hit, no doubt about that. Really. Hey, watch what you're doing.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm sorry, but something's come up and I need that book back. If you could bring it over, I'll be waiting at the library tower.
Kinda sus. We got the chapter done, though. I am a concern. Also, it's 1 a.m. in game.
Damn.
Who closed the door?
Locked in.
9 minutes passed of us looking at the door, be like, huh, that's a door. So that's closed. Yeah, he should have been able to recognize Ike, the thing of his masterpiece. We got an old rope.
Mr. Eckert, are you there?
Yeet. Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Oh dear. But this may be the chance we've been looking for. This attack takes place indoors, which means that the killer is in there with you. If If you can somehow fool
It's true. We've had a distinct lack of indoor murders.
you do something to make sure you don't.
Sometimes the killer is indoors, but we end up being outdoors by the time we actually die. So this is kind of an interesting one. A little different. I kind of remember how this one like works out.
It's locked. I don't really want to think about it, but can the person who's trying to kill me be Mr. Eckert? Is it? Is that possible?
Is
why
it?
would he-
Interesting. I wasn't expecting the digipad to go off just yet. Ah, I see. Yeah, I know how this chapter plays out. This was actually one of the chapters I probably remember the most. It's not to say there won't be something that I get stuck on, but I do remember this one considerably. So we got, when we went through, we got that old rope. Oh yeah, shit, this ends up being a really big chapter. Let's check this out.
Isn't there any way to get in without Mr. Eckert knowing? This is an old lock. Maybe I can get a hold of the key.
So where have we heard about a key before? I'll give you a hint. It was last night's stream. Where have we heard about a key before? See if y'all are on your toes. The Squire? No, that's a little too far back. Though you have kind of the right idea. Kinda. Sibylla said something. And she was like, hey, you can just bring that key back whenever. But she said it to us just out of the fucking blue. And we were like, what? What do you mean key? So yeah, we're gonna have to go talk to Sibylla really quick. And when I say it's a big chapter, no chapter in this game is big. Yeah, she ends up being, I wouldn't say a major character, but she's a very common recurring character. Because we gotta, I know we have at least one more thing with her after this.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
Yeah, we don't want to run into ourselves.
The tower key. Here's a duplicate. It should be okay.
Yato has a flanger effect and reverb, maybe echo. Is that from the game itself? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't like changed any settings or anything.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run into myself.
Like, are you hearing it all the time? Because this sounds fine to me.
Might as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
And is it all audio or just during certain things? Because I'm not familiar. I'm curious. Gonna do a little sneak peek here. Because I'm really concerned about that if that's the case. Let me play some of yesterday's stream and I'll see if I can hear it. Because whatever's in this video is what's being output to all of you. So,
Is there something going on at the bar? What's with all the noise?
oh, there's something.
What's this? It's dark already. Get yourselves home.
I don't remember too well because I just met her, but she was blonde and had her hair
I'm just
tied back
kind of scrubbing through the
high,
video.
and I think she was wearing something reddish.
Reddish, huh? Can't say I remember anyone like that.
Can you all hear this audio? Really, this is how I've been hearing the game.
The Squire's manor is beyond that gate. The Squire's crest. Come to think.
Is this how it sounded yesterday?
Today is a good day to quit.
Today is a good day to
wanna
quit.
die.
I don't want to die. Weird. Super weird. I haven't changed anything. Huh. Sounds different today. Okay, well, what I'm going to do then is we're going to split this recording really quick so I can listen to what we just did. Because I'm concerned if the audio's fucked up. I do not want this game to be messed up. So hey, we're back. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, you'll notice a jump cut all of a sudden. And apparently the audio is being doubled. And I was only just made aware of it. I've fixed it for now. I bet you when we go to play Clock Tower 1, people are going to be like, yeah, I can't hear shit again. So I don't know, but yeah, sorry about that. I haven't changed anything. Like I made changes to the stream, but I didn't make any changes to the I ain't making changes to the audio at all. Like, I haven't touched those audio settings except to tweak the volume for certain things. That's the only thing I've done. And even then, I haven't touched that in days. I like to turn it up for Clock Tower 1. But I didn't do it the last time we played. So yeah, you'll notice a random jump cut in the middle of the YouTube upload of this. And that was me diagnosing this audio. Which this is how it should be, admittedly. I'm not mad that this works. I'm just mad that I'm having to do it. So this is the night before we get called here. And what we're going to do, since we know we get pushed about here, we're going to throw a rope here over the side.
Off here, I can tie one end of a rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow before I get pushed off. That way, I shouldn't fall. I hope it works.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right. Yes, he did say he was coming over tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure. Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Who's he talking to?
If I need to adjust the game volume, any, let me know, because I know they were actually set a little differently, and right now we're running directly off the Elgato. So if I need to turn it up or anything a little bit, let me know. I can also do that effect to myself, by the way. If I would unmute my camera audio, I would never do that, but I could technically do that to myself. Y'all just get my Yeti. Grab our rope. Alright, we've got us a foolproof plan. Nothing could go wrong. Until it does. Yeah, might be. Like, there's no way I could have known. Because it sounded perfect to me the whole time. It's the only audio I get is desktop. I don't get anything from the Elgato.
Did you actually think a rotted rope could hold your weight? Silly.
So you have to fuck that up to learn that you need a better rope. I knew that I would need to skip it, but I wanted to show what happens when you get the old rope. Like I said, I remember a pretty good amount of this chapter. For some reason, I feel like I played this chapter a lot. Now, I can't remember, though, if we go to 1980 or if we go to 1902 to get the better rope. I want to say 1980. Also, I think it's wild that that rope's been there for like 20 years. Just sitting there. '80 is known for its ropes. You're right. It's locked. Yeah, I know. You use the key. Or no. You don't have to. That was the whole reason I came back this time, though. Well, okay, let's just skedoodle to a different time. We need a better rope. 100 years in the past. Oh, by the way, our first community challenge starts on Monday. Throwing that little fun tidbit for y'all out. So when we stream on Monday night, you'll know. Are they gonna make me examine the old rope and be like, yeah, I need a new rope? They're gonna do that, aren't they? Too big brain for this game. What is it? That's a good question. You know what? Sure, why not? I'll tell y'all what it is. And to be honest, this isn't going to come as a surprise because it's something I've been eager to do. Is it chicken nugget challenge? No. No. With how challenges work, they utilize the channel points, so hopefully you haven't spent them on too many silly things. So I know some of y'all are stocking them up, waiting for me to come out with some fun stuff. So, I don't know the exact amount yet, But starting with our stream on Monday, we're going to set a community goal for playing Haunting Ground. We'll, as part of that, that's going to include the first unboxing for it. Now, if any of you have checked out that price charting link, you'll see that it's the top game for the price high to low that I have. So it's going to lose some of that value, but TBH, I don't really care that much. The only other alternative I have to play it would be to have someone get me a Japanese yen PSN card and me use my Japan region PSN account to buy the Japanese digital copy of Haunting Ground to emulate on PS3, which is the thing that like speedrunners are doing, and it does have English audio, but I don't know if it has English menus and shit. That'd be the only way I could really avoid opening it. And I do want to look into it. I have a backup challenge just in case. Like if I find, oh hey, the game's in 100% English and I can just get it, then I'll just do that. Because it'd be easier to spend $10 in yen on a PSN copy of the game versus a $570 opening. It'll still be, I think, over $500 even after I open it. Not that I plan on selling it anyways, but some people care about the value and shit, so it'll break some hearts.
Mr. Eckert knowing?
Why do I? What happened to the key, my dude? Why don't we have the key anymore? That's been the problem? Like, we didn't get the full-on game over screen, did we? I don't remember getting it.
All right. Hold still, please.
Uh-oh. I'm going to run.
Yeah, we got the skips going and stuff. Also, I was waving Harley. She's physically among the living, mentally probably still needs a couple hours to wake up. So what time frame do they want us to go to? Oh, we probably don't need... It's closed. I bet you we can't go into...
I think I'll come back later.
Yeah, he won't do it. Because he'll run into himself.
I might as well turn back. There's nothing this way.
Alright, so what we're going to do then is... I know what we need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. We're going to go to 1980 and see if we've got a rope waiting on us. Now we've got that key. And then we'll go to a night before, set it up with the new rope, then go to the day that we die and survive that so we can progress the story. That's the game plan for now. I feel like it's going to blow up in my face because the digipad didn't tell us to go anywhere. If he says I need a key, then I swear for God. I don't like it. We can skip that. It's still old rope. I'm fussy about that. Maybe if we port back into the era. That'll get us like around the problem. Maybe. I don't know. Because the problem is that we can't just waltz and get the rope. I don't like seeing that it's an old rope. I remember at least noticing that it's... Yeah, we're just getting even older rope. We're fixing a problem with an old rope by getting an older rope. Let's get a better rope. Oh, an almost 100-year-old rope. Because this man just can't just go to the fucking store and buy one. Now that looks like a better rope. New rope. Now we go to a night before. But yeah, I know a lot of you are new to Twitch, so let's talk about how community challenges work. So community challenges, you'll see it when the stream comes up. It'll be when you click on the little chicky nugs to normally redeem a channel point thing, you'll see it at the top. And basically it's a pool for you all to spend points. You can put, I think, a minimum of 250 points into it and a maximum of 2,000 points into it per stream. Like, once you hit those maxes, you're done. So one person can't fund the whole thing. The whole community's got to work towards it. And I'll set some goal for it. I need them chicky nugs to do it. You gotta give me power, confidence for unwrapping my copy of Haunting Ground. Like, I'll do the unwrapping on camera, like pull up a big camera for it and even reposition the one on the TV. And we'll actually do a playthrough of it. Like, we're gonna make it a thing. Yeah, we're trying to take away that elf hat. No, it's not to take away the elf hat. It's,
Since I'm going to be shoved off here,
She trying though.
rope to this railing and grab the other end tomorrow.
But yeah, just to show.
I shouldn't
I know
fall.
it's on there.
I hope it works.
Just to show. That didn't sound good.
You're sure about that? She's alive. All right.
But yeah,
Yes.
there's Haunting Ground.
Tomorrow to look at paintings, for sure.
It's sealed. I can't.
Yes, I know. I won't tell anyone.
Can't open it.
Who's he talking to?
But yeah, you can, like, however much you guys contribute, that's up to you, as long as you're within those limitations. So, if you guys want to see Haunting Ground, I like the idea of a community challenge for you to wear an elf hat. May do that as a backup plan, but I can only run one challenge at a time. May figure something else out for the elf hat. Admittedly, I'll probably be helping y'all with the community challenge. Because I have an infinite amount of chicky nugs. Like, I didn't know that as a broadcaster, but broadcasters have an infinite amount of their own channel currency. Like, I can redeem whatever the hell I want. I was thinking of maybe making it a couple weeks. I was going to do a whole month, but maybe we could slide it in for Christmas. That's what she said. See how that goes.
Oh, is it over? It's got to be cleaned up.
I also like it Eckert did not notice that rope there.
Oh, hi.
Mr. Eckert, you...
Is this yours?
Mr. Eckert...
I asked you whether this was yours.
Yes, someone gave it to me, but we need to...
I see.
Mr. Eckert, there's something I need to ask you.
I'm sorry. Truly, truly sorry. Blackmail. Our daughter went missing 20 years ago. It was Dana's return for your...
So, were you the one that stabbed me, too?
No, I don't know anything about that. You may not believe me, but that's the truth.
What? So there's someone else trying to kill me, too? Then who were you talking to on the phone?
I honestly don't know. He said he'd call again once you were dead. Don't worry. After all, I told you all this, didn't I? I won't make any more attempts on your life, and I plan to give myself up to the police. Forgiveness I can't ask for, but I am sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm still alive.
Hey, you tried to kill me. That's cool.
It's the fault of whoever is really behind this. Please, don't blame yourself too much, Mr. Eckert.
The comb, it somehow made me a sane man again. When I look at it, I feel like she's safe. When I hold it in my hand, I can believe that the blackmail was nothing but a piece of fiction and that my daughter is out there somewhere, happy and safe. It's as though I'm stroking her little head again, reassuring. I don't know quite how to express it. I must be getting old.
So, there's a conundrum.
No, I think I understand.
We know that whoever took Dana
Isn't it a keepsake?
wants Ike dead. However, we saw... Let me pause this for this. We saw Homunculus taking Dana. So, your first thought might be, well, Homunculus is trying to kill... Or the Homunculus is trying to kill Ike. However, why would Homunculus even bother saving Ike's life and allowing him to resolve his own murders and give him time-traveling shenanigans if he wanted him dead? A mystery, a conundrum.
Already?
I have to find out.
We must
who's doing
proceed.
this.
Yes, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I'll do everything in my power.
I'll be honest, Paul, I don't remember exactly the answer to this. So like I'm not ignoring what you said. I can't really comment on it. It's like I do know some little things, but I feel like there's things that I don't remember. Because the last time I played this was on a PSP emulator. Yeah. We'll find out. This game isn't too terribly long. We're getting to the end.
I don't remember seeing this picture before. The stone and the girl. Dana?
Right. Like hell, in the first 7 minutes, we were already murdered and had the whole, like, plot in terms of, like, the thing that drives it explained to us. And there is multiple endings, too, even if it is a short game. It's short in the sense that someone, especially if they can skip cutscenes, can sit down and finish it in a single session. But, like, it's not a bad story, even though Ike is a fucking brick in terms of his, like, cognitive abilities sometimes.
Oh yeah, I should ask about that picture.
Should just stay the juggler.
About that girl working at the Lord's Manor. She was chosen to be a model for a painting. What a lucky girl.
Well, that was some excellent information, actually. So we know that Dana is likely at the Lord's Manor. If I remember right, yeah, his town wasn't nearly as big. Yeah, Lord's Manor. That's where we're at. But yet, we can't go in. So that lead is closed off. Also, we need to maybe farm up some Tic Tacs. But yeah, if he would just stay a juggler, his life would have been 100 times easier. You're totally right, Paul. I'm still fussy about that audio bullshit. I'm glad y'all told me. I'm glad I was able to pretty much determine, like, right away what was causing it. It's just wild because I've been streaming with that set up. It was ever since I started using this frame. I had to start using it then. That was when I changed it. So unless every game's had an echo, which clearly wasn't the case, and yeah, I don't know what changed. Well, well, well.
Dana?
You're from that... Ike?
I was worried about where you were.
Yes, I was pretty shook up too, when I got separated from you.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm really sorry you got mixed up in all this.
I was scared to death, though.
It was pitch dark, too. But it only took me a bit to figure out that it was the same place, and I started thinking that maybe it was just a different time. The buildings and the streets are almost exactly the same, so...
Wow, you thought of all that and didn't freak out? Well, I would have for sure.
Well, it took a while to get used to. Things only fell into place lately. I looked for you for a long time, you know.
Right? We should have just gotten Dana's story. She's had to like persevere through all this.
Well, no use worrying about what's done.
Yeah, 4 years.
It's been 4 years after all.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it would be. You do look more, well, I don't know, mature, come to think of it.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing really.
A night watchman helped me that first day. And since then, I've done a lot of different things. I even worked in a mill for a while. But now, I'm a chambermaid at the Squire's Manor House. I feel so content these days. I feel like I should be thanking you.
Why are you modeling for a picture?
The Squire's a patron of this painter, and that's how I met him originally. He said he really wanted to use me as a model, and I just couldn't say no.
I see.
The Squire's daughter was supposed to model, really, but she didn't want to do it, so I ended up taking her place.
So the girl in the picture is you?
Oh, I don't even start posing till tomorrow. I just came over today to work out the schedule and all that stuff.
But the picture will eventually be painted.
Hey, why did you come here today? Are you here to take me back? You know how to, don't you?
Sure. Do you want to? Go back to our own time with me?
I did, you know. Of course I wanted to, but not anymore.
She just threw it all away.
Anymore?
It's okay. I have no one there. No parents, no family. So I'll be okay here. No one will worry about me. No one expected anything of me back there. No one was watching, no matter how hard I worked. So there really is nothing for me there.
She's like, fuck it. I'd rather hang out where I don't have any damn rights.
Dana.
Don't worry about me, Ike. I'm grateful to you, you know, this world, this age. I feel like I've come home after a really long trip. That's how right it feels, and I mean that. So please, don't look for me anymore. This is where I'm going to spend my life. I've already made up my mind.
Dana.
Oh, remember this? It's the red stone from that day.
That stone's a... look. Do you mind if I ask you to give that to me?
Of course, you can have it. If it weren't for this stone, I would have never met you. Never would have ended up right here now, talking to you like this. I've always thought that there was something very important about this stone. But that's okay. That's the reason I thought about having it included in my portrait. After all, I got to see you again.
Yeah, Stone just keeps bringing him back to Dana.
Thanks, Dana. What are you gonna do now?
There's someone you know that I work with at the manor house where I'm being looked after. He and I, well, we're going to start a life together someday, so I'm going to be staying. I'm really sorry, Ike.
Yo, he just got turned down.
No, I won't. It's all right.
Okay. You take care then.
You mean this man was dead before we even met, but yet he's still got a better chance. Damn. Alright, Ike didn't seem all that interested anyways, other than him saying he's really good with his hands. Which, if that's all it takes to say that you're interested, then hashtag rejected. I have a boyfriend. He lives in the 1500s. Thank you. So, we have some things. First off, did you notice we started a chapter and we didn't get murdered? Also, Kai, hey buddy, it's good to see you. I will go ahead and fulfill this hydrate. As you say, it's important to stay hydrated. So, we've already figured out the mystery of the red stone.
What do you want? A city map? I ain't got one.
We know two people that wants that stone, though. One of them being Dr. Wagner, and one of them being the Homunculus. Now, I don't know if I know how to give it to the Homunculus, because he just kind of shows up whenever he wants. Isn't the... yeah, it's right here. We'll do this. See if this pushes... yep, it does. Maybe.
Come on in. You do like to show up unannounced, don't you?
Father's down in the basement working. You did come to see him, not Margaret, didn't you?
Oh, stop it.
We still got some outstanding mysteries, though.
Yes?
You wish to speak to my father?
Well, alright. They didn't really have much to say.
You have by chance the Philosopher's Stone?
Yes. Is this it? That's the only stone I know that fits the bill.
Ah, in the name of heaven, I shall start the preparations for the experiment right now. It's all right. It doesn't matter if this is not the true stone. I'm grateful for your help regardless. But if it is the stone, the results should be wondrous. Please come back again in, let's see, make it 10 days.
10 days.
Right.
Okay. That would be the 13th. Oh!
What is it?
That experiment's dangerous.
That may be, but this is something I want to do. Something I must do. Please try to understand.
Ike, use your damn words.
By then, the experiment should yield fruit. I will be able to show you the homunculus. At last, science will prove itself capable of creating life. How I wish she could have been here, Helena. That is my only regret. See you in 10 days, then. Oh, one more thing. Could you keep this a secret from Hugo and Margaret? knowing Hugo, if he learns of this, he might do something like attempt to bring Elena back from the dead. He can't seem to face his mother's death. Should this experiment succeed, if I manage to find what answers I can in my quest for truth, I shall commit all.
Take care, Leonard. Hopefully, if you're interested, you'll be able to check out the YouTube replay.
Now, take care.
I don't like when Twitch is not nice to you about that. I wish it would always allow for those options. I think it's silly that sometimes they lock it into what it is. Because it's hard to watch a 1080p stream if your internet's not awesome. I get it. Like, I put it at 1080p so the people that can do it, but I'd also just kind of assumed you could always, like, turn it down, you know? But I do know that Twitch does that sometimes. It just locks it into whatever the original format is.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Damn, what's the matter with Father anyway? He hasn't let me into his laboratory lately. When I went in there the other day, he got really angry with me. And ever since, there's some secret in there he can't tell me about. I just know it. Hey, are you like Father's right-hand man? You know, with tools from the future and stuff?
Something like that.
Of course not. Nothing like that.
Really?
No, that's a lie.
I'd definitely ask for your help if I were Father. Then I could make a machine to move through time, like the one you showed me before. I sort of understand how it works anyway.
Wow, really? I'm impressed.
Well, I said sort of. Anyway, I'm more interested in what Father's working on right now.
Hugo, I'm sure Father will tell us one of these days.
I don't know about that.
Children, I have something to tell you.
Father?
I'm going to start another experiment, but this one will be very dangerous. So I want you two to leave the house for a while.
Right away?
The sooner the better. I'll send word in about 10 days.
Get the fuck out.
Homes or anywhere else you like.
Be vagrants. I don't care. Just stay out for 10 days.
No. Both of you have to leave this house.
While he's being reckless for himself, at least he's
Oh, for Pete's sake. What is he
warning his kids. I won't say that he's necessarily a great dad.
Sis?
Ooh, yeah, we did stream PT. That was one in the last little bit of games that we streamed that didn't use a capture card or anything, so you only got our voices for that, I think. Unfortunately, that PT stream really wasn't that spooky. We played through it 3 times on that stream and barely saw Lisa. But you can watch us figure that weird shit out, for sure. Yeah, because we'll probably be wrapping this stream up in the next 45 minutes or so. If we don't finish the game sooner than that. This actually went a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. But I feel like a lot of my memories of like clearing this game in about an hour is from playing cleared files. Alright, so we're 10 days later. And there should be an explosion. But since we've teleported to a new time, before we do anything too wild, let's get some energy. Bathroom doors cracked earlier and I nearly pissed myself. Womp womp. The best place to piss yourself is in your bathroom. Yeah, at least you're like halfway covered in that case. Oh, you weren't in the bathroom. Well, then yeah, that would be kind of bad. I'm sure the property manager at your place would be very upsetty spaghetti about that.
Hello, is anybody here?
You know, if you didn't just like clean it up.
Dr. Wagner.
But just don't do it.
Anyone there? The basement?
The basement? Oh, that's Margaret.
This meter here, is this a time machine?
This motherfucker.
But that sounded like Margaret's voice just now.
Yeah, we're at the end. He went to April 7th, 2001, and he took his fucking sister with him. Because he was talking about, yeah, I pretty much know how to make a time machine. How?
Long time no see. Actually, didn't we just see each other today?
Is this Hugo?
Uh-huh. I really like these machines of the future. Being able to just project your voice a long distance, that's really something.
How do you know my number?
Oh, that. I asked someone called Eckert. You know, you mentioned him once.
How did you get here, and why? Were you the one threatening Mr. Eckert?
Come on, threaten sounds so serious. All I did was propose a deal. Can I help it if he jumped at the chance when I told him what he wanted to hear about his daughter? Oh, and about how I got here. It's pretty simple, really. Remember that tool you showed me? I just made one of my own. See?
Just like that.
Well, actually, I didn't make it, not exactly. The Hugo of the future completed it and gave it to me. A transport mechanism to time-space marked by phenomena of relevance. You like it? Just like yours. Actually, I think the other stuff may be different, but who cares, right? In any case, I can track and follow your machine.
What about Margaret?
Will you look at that? I'm forgetting the point of the whole thing. Can you drop by? I'll be waiting at the square. Bring Homunculus. We have a few things to discuss. Oh, and by the way, do what I tell you, okay? Otherwise, someone you care about is gonna die. I don't have to tell you what I mean about that, right?
Hugo's a little motherfucker.
Hey!
you?
Lord, you're so noisy. I'm here, right here.
Little shitlord.
Hugo, you're the one that's been trying to kill me.
Never mind that. Where's Homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The Homunculus was completed because you showed up. You fooled Father into creating the Homunculus. Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. They said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create Homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't...
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do was follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo.
He's sitting here threatening to kill his damn sister,
There's no
too.
way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the Homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent Homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
Hugo?
I'm out for revenge. Get it?
Like how we're in the middle of town,
Family, and you're the one who had him created.
and yet it's just the three of us.
I can't believe that's true. I just doesn't seem like someone who would do a thing like that. There must be some other reason Father just disappeared the way he did. Come on, Hugo. Let's give him a little more time. We'll wait together.
Shut up. That's your problem, you know. Stop treating me like a kid whenever it suits you, all right?
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but...
I know that Homunculus is made of the Philosopher's Stone. If we got hold of it, we could save Mother.
It's all a mommy complex.
What do you mean by that?
I can save her life. That's the reason I'm looking for that stone. This time, I'll succeed, and she'll be alive again. We'll all go home together and start over. You understand now? Come on, go get Homunculus.
Bring her back? Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create Homunculus. As long as I have the right materials, this should work too.
So look at that, another blonde boy trying to bring his dead mom back.
Never mind.
Where have we heard this story?
You used that lock of Mother's hair? You've tried this before?
Hurry up!
Homunculus can't be... He always... Well, he just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. You've got to understand.
I'll give you 20 minutes. If you don't bring him to me in 20 minutes, I'm just going to disappear. Sorry, sis, but I'll have to leave you behind in this age.
Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. Even if I do end up doing that, nothing's going to happen to you. Leaving your ancestress in this time. You understand what that means, right? Go on, hurry up!
Ah, he's using Margaret as a way to put pressure on us without resorting to killing her directly, even though he's still doing that. I guess we ought to skedaddle skadoodle. Look at that, we're getting no guidance. So we have a couple options. We can either try to work with the homunculus, or we can try to go back and just resolve the whole thing in the first place. What do you think, chat? I won't put up a poll, but I'd like to hear what option you think we should take. Should we go to where we know we've seen Homunculus, which was when Miriam died? Or should we go back to see if there's something that we can do maybe to fix Hugo's disposition? Paul, you think to fix Hugo? It's where I was leaning personally. Big on the Jesus complex. I'll give a little bit for everyone else to respond, but that's probably what we're going to do if no one else comes up. I'm save everybody. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on with Hugo. We've got the Tic Tacs. We might be able to swap things around. We got 20 in-game minutes. So as long as we don't fuck around too much, we should be okay. Maybe we can figure some shit out. Like if we go, maybe if we go back to the house. Cannon says Hugo too. Alright. I'm going to consider that fairly unanimous. Let's see if we can fix Hugo. Either fix this mommy complex he's got or just avoid the situation entirely. So the most likely place that we'd find them at is at their house. This also lets me get a couple Tic Tacs so we can go through time. Also, Cannon, it's probably getting fairly late for you, isn't it? It's almost midnight here. But I guess if you're not streaming in the morning, then it's not so bad. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's 11:30 here almost.
I don't see that time machine, but it should get here sometime soon. And there's only one person who can bring it over. Hugo. There's no other way.
I mean, to be fair, I won't be up too terribly much longer.
He's not here either. Where can Father be?
He's abandoned us. Father walked out on us.
Hugo, how can you say
We're at the end of the game. Resolving this situation's it.
Can't. He's nowhere to be found. Experiment. Yeah, right.
I'll take another look outside.
So we're hiding. Maybe we'll learn some valuable information since we missed this.
Father, you don't care about us. All he thinks about is his stupid research. He lied to us. Oh, damn it.
I guess we get to see adult Hugo. was wondering when the heat was going to kick on. I was over getting cold. I was burning up earlier. Now I'm freezing. Oh, man.
Hugo, dry your tears.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I am giving you this machine.
What is...
The same as the one in the possession of the man you know, a time-traveling mechanism. However, this one is only capable of following his trail. Be aware of that.
You're giving this to me?
Use it. Use it to stop that man, that Ike.
Why?
He looks like a kid dressed up as an old man.
That the key to Dr. Wagner's disappearance lay with that stranger. It was he who deceived Wagner and spirited him away with the promise of a great experiment. It must be so.
Is that what happened? That must be what happened.
Not only that, but long ago, the stranger possessed the Philosopher's Stone. With the stone combined with the power of science, creation of human life is finally possible. Or of one particular life. One that you attempted to bring back and failed. That of Elena, your mother.
How? How did you know that?
Because I am you.
Listen, there's more to
I got
Have
nothing.
you been here all this time? Hugo, you must get away.
Huh?
Wait. Hey!
Wait! What on?
Get out of my way.
Huh? What?
Damn you! Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Hey, no!
The plot does thicken. Did we just yeet them out of existence for making them interact with each other?
Oh my.
Oh heavens.
Gone. Margaret. Wake up.
So we didn't fix Hugo's problem, we fixed Hugo permanently. To be fair, we didn't do a damn thing. But yeah, we're going to go back to present time. I bet you that situation's probably just not going to exist. Let's see, though. I'm really curious. I don't remember what happens here. There is one piece of information that's not been disclosed that I do remember, but other than that, we've been through everything I remember about the game. And I don't know if the piece of information I know is going to be disclosed on this playthrough. To be fair, we went with the best intentions. We wanted to fix the problem, so that way he could just live as happy as he could. You threatened to delete me, you little shit. Delete you instead.
So, you erased Hugo's existence. You made his different selves touch, didn't you? Now who would have thought that?
It wasn't me. I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Well, Kingsman. Now there's no one out for your life. Congratulations.
I think that's it. So, I'm going to save this in a new slot, so that way we can do something different in a little bit. I'll throw that in slot 2. Yeah, we're at the epilogue. I wonder.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it?
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Nah, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor.
IQ brick.
Was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way, I need the digipad back.
Time traveling? No, says I.
Farewell, then. I managed to preserve my own life, but...
But what?
Oh, nothing. I just have this bad feeling. Did your actions really manage to change the flow of events? Anyway, I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid. Goodbye.
Hey! It's over. Finally over. Man, this has been the longest day of my life.
Yeah, you're probably ready for a nap, buddy.
The streetlights seem so bright. Never noticed that before. I guess I just took it all for granted, but this place can be so beautiful. Everything is really. I just never realized.
Man, this feels like the biggest death
Trees,
flag.
The air and the small things you do every day, the way time passes, all beautiful.
So is he just gonna
That's what life's all about.
skedoodle?
And it was staring me in the face all this time.
Right? This is the biggest death flag. I just need, like, Mecha Hugo to come back from non-existence to murder him. They're gonna think he's drunk just lying in the middle of the plaza like that.
All the stars up there. I must be lucky. I know how it is to be alive.
Yeah, you stupid shit.
Hey, dude, I think it's a drunk or something.
Aren't we the ones who are like, smash?
Right on, dude. So it's like, join the club.
I heard this rock and roll.
Oh my god, the voice acting.
Catch you later, dude. You're gonna like get run over or something if you stay there.
Oh, did they not hit him? No, they hit the shit out of him. So that clearly was not a good ending. I'm so glad I saved. Yeah, that was the biggest death flag. We got the C ending. So we're gonna save that. just to have it done. And I'm gonna pose a question to you, chat. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But it's one of many endings. I want to stress that the endings, there are 5 endings to this game. I think A is the best ending. You can also see our achievement ratings actually fairly low for a lot of these. Yeah, there's 5 whole endings, so like that's where I don't know if they necessarily go best to worst, but I'm pretty sure A is the best ending. Playing games like this, usually the A ending is the best. So I'm gonna pose a question, chat, just to see how you all feel about it. I'm just gonna let this run for like maybe 3 minutes while I use the restroom. For another ending. Yeah, we're just gonna do this for like 3 minutes. So, should I reload that first file and see if we get a different ending by going to a different time where we saw the homunculus? Or is this a good place to cut the stream? I put the power of the stream in your hands, chat. Let's run for 3 minutes. I'm gonna go to the little boy's room, and when I come back, we'll determine what we're doing. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you then. Alright, I know the camera's not on. I need PJs. Like extra PJs on top of the ones I'm wearing. I am freezing. Double PJs. Let's do. Well, the cat has the fancy the fancy house jacket. That's okay. I should be a warmer lad. It looks like you crazy time travelers want to continue. So let's see what that other ending looks like. Thank you all for participating in that. When we get this ending, whatever it leads to, that's where we're going to cut it. Now the good news, I can skip a lot of stuff. So we can actually get through this a lot faster. The thing is, Cannon, I know you were lurking, but I don't know if you necessarily heard me give this explanation. This was the very first PS2 game I ever owned, and I have a great love for this game. Even though I really only, I played it a lot back when the PS2, was the console and there wasn't anything else. And then a few years later, I emulated it on PSP, but, I didn't really, play it too much recently, but it's a very special game to me. So, you're not holding me hostage. I don't have to say chicken nugget to be freed. Yeah, it's a really special game to me. That's why I was so excited to share it on stream, and I had offered it up on the poll. And then, when it didn't get any votes, I wasn't upset at all about it, but, it made me kind of think, you know what? They don't know anything about this game. We can skip that long Dana cutscene. We can just fly through these. This is 8 minutes of our life back. So, we know she's not going to do that, so let's give the stone to Dr. Wagner. This is what I was talking about with the game not taking nearly as long when you have a completed playthrough. But blink twice if you are not being held hostage. Good looking out, Cannon. But no, the only thing that would be holding me hostage is probably my cat. Right now, though, she is content with the house robe. The house robe is on the bed, and she is on top of it, and she's just happy as can be to be hogging it. And she's not gonna like me when I go to bed, and I have to make her get up. So he's about to yeet these kids out of the house. We're already at that part. I love that we can skip these now. How can you move her away from her spot? It's my bed, Cannon. What? She sleeps all day. I do try to play with her while I'm working. It's her bed now. Duh. I guess I'll just go sleep on the couch. That's absolutely not happening. Primarily because my roommate will be home within an hour. And the couch is her spot. So that would just be all kinds of weird. Like she comes home and is like, hey, sorry, I got the couch first. No snuggles. Exactly, her bed now, no longer yours. Sleep on your new deck. That deck is really wet right now.
Hello, is it?
And my bank account is really empty. You're gonna get in the bed with the cat. So basically, anyone else could disturb her sleep, just not me, is what you're saying. Alright, Cannon. So now we have to go meet Hugo and Margaret, and then we get to make that choice. See, we're already back at that choice. Before it took us like half an hour to get here watching cutscenes and stuff. Now we can just kind of like zip there in a few minutes. I plan on playing this more, maybe not like right away, but to get those other endings. For sure, but I want to see what this one is. You want to see what this one is. I gave you all the power, and this is what you decided. So we're gonna do it. Do the dang thing. No, I'm probably, like, when the stream ends, I'm probably gonna hop on Final Fantasy 14 for a little bit, get some of my daily stuff done, and then go to bed. A little bit later, normal, but not too much. So really gotta get adjusted to the schedule they want me to do.
Hugo!
Alright, so this time, instead of going to fix Hugo, we're gonna go and try to talk to the Homunculus. Maybe see if this leads to anything. Also, where I live, we have really thin walls, so you'll hear the shower going. And apparently 2 Transformers having sex. What the hell is going on in there? Alright, so we've seen the Homunculus. Actually, if I just walk down the street, I should encounter the Homunculus. You know, that's not a new thought that I've ever had. I've heard people drive by with music that makes me really concerned. Oh. I just happened to look over for the energy and I saw the Homunculus sitting there.
Hi. How are things? I'm not doing too well, as you can see. This body can get a little tiresome sometimes. It must be nice to have a human life.
Could you come with me for a second? Hugo's looking for you, and I have a few things I need to ask you too.
Hugo. Which means you know who the killer is, I guess. Nobody gets with Hugo's plans. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, the descendant, out that way.
You knew about this?
Since I was willing to give you time-traveling powers, you didn't expect me to just sit around, did you?
That's fair.
I tested out a few histories. That particular outcome is just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess. It's the sort of thing Hugo would think of. So please don't thank me. I just wanted to help. Switched kids. I found a baby just about the same age. Is the Margaret you made long and alive?
Dun dun dun.
Babies?
Yeah, Paul's kind of
Is
right.
Margaret an ancestress of mine?
Well, that's my theory. There's something uncanny about your involvement with that family, don't you think? It is, after all, the simplest explanation. Well, if she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked. No matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact. Don't worry. I'll switch things back to the way they were after all this is over.
You switched Margaret with Mr. Eckert's daughter?
So what, no big deal, I say. She was going to die alongside her mother, and I saved her life. It's harmless compared to Hugo trying to cancel your existence by stranding Margaret in the future, don't you think? Master Hugo's plans will fail, thanks to me.
So Margaret is Dana, and Dana is Margaret. Which means if Dana dies...
So that's what really happened when Mr. Eckert's daughter disappeared. Wait a second. Did you murder his wife, too?
As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I'll have to take good care of it so that it won't break. I'm really not very strong. Just now, I have to rest a little here, and the next thing I know, there are people all over the crime scene. So I couldn't complete the switch. But I did manage to bring the real Margaret to this time. Under the name of Dana, of course. No need to worry.
I don't believe the stunts you pulled. These are people's lives, their fates that you're dealing with here.
You lost me there for a second. Sorry, but I'm not human, so I wouldn't know anything about that. But I do believe in the power of fate, you know. No matter how much you meddle, it always wants to go back to the way it was. It has a kind of homing instinct, if you catch my drift. That's why we're having so much trouble getting death du jour off your name.
Death du
I know
jour.
what I said about not wanting to die. But you have to stop changing other people's destinies so casually.
Just all willy-nilly.
I mean, why do you have to go that far?
Well, if you're that unhappy about it, would you like me to change it back? Of course, it has to be after she's turned 20, after she's taken hostage by Hugo. Otherwise, there's no point in switching them in the first place.
20 years isn't something you can just erase from memory and relive. Don't you understand how serious time is?
Excuse me? Are you trying to lecture me? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble. Really? Well, see you later.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
So Hugo can just leave. Like
You said
deuces,
something
bro.
Weird. Homing instinct? No way. Was that it? So Dana is my... And Margaret is Mr. Eckert's daughter? Can that be it?
Don't lecture me, you fucking can opener. Take care, Kanan. Sleep well. Yeah, I think this is going to end poorly for Hugo either way. There may not be a good way to resolve this without replaying the game. So let's go back, I guess. Since we've already handled that situation, kinda. Not really. We just found out it's not really that much of a threat. Also, my damn Apple ID, for whatever reason, they keep locking it like every 3 days. And I get these dumb pop-ups on my phone. They're like, hey. So they're still here. I haven't erased this from happening yet.
Hugo! Where's Homunculus? Get a move on, all right?
Hugo, stop this.
Hurry up! Or would you rather I leave her here in this age?
Go ahead.
Huh?
She's the only family you've got left. Are you still going to leave her behind?
Shut up!
Look at that!
Down,
Mr. Eckert.
Damn it!
I was worried, so I followed you.
Let go of me!
Fat chance.
Are you okay?
Damn it! Let go!
Oh, is he gonna kill Eckert?
Ow!
Are you all right?
But you know, this is kind of interesting though, because he's, I mean, yeah, he's protecting Ike, but he's also protecting his daughter.
Get away from me as long as you're after Ike.
Help! Sis!
Hugo, stop this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
See that? You've got family of your own, and you don't treat family that way. And Ike, he has people he cares about too. Don't you ever forget it. I feel the same way about my family. You think there's a parent worth his salt out there who doesn't care about his children? You understand what I'm saying? I'm someone's parent and you're someone's child. So I'm telling you, end this right here, right now. Even if you keep trying, I won't let you do it. You understand? Promise me you'll end this.
Okay.
Yep, learn my lesson.
Hugo.
Hugo.
But did he though?
Sis, I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry I
We go
tried to
home.
kill you and Ike.
I'm sorry about everything. Forget the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay now.
Hugo.
Come on, sis. Let's go home. When we get there, I promise I'll destroy the time-traveling device.
What? Seems a shame.
It's my way of making amends and turning over a new leaf. I left the machine outside town. I'm ready to go.
Well, then I guess it's goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
Just like that, he learns fast. Yeah, I feel there's some shenanigans.
I wasn't sure whether I could pull it off, but what did you think? How was my performance as the righteous parent?
Don't say that. It wasn't a performance.
Really? You know, that girl just now, I guess my little girl Dana would have sort of looked like her.
That is your little girl Dana.
Grow up. I got this strange feeling looking at her.
Oh?
And Dr. Wagner was down there in his lab all the time. He wasn't even worried, as if his wife wasn't out banging somebody else. Like, huh? Got a lot of blondes in this family, except you. That may be entirely possible, but I'm also going back to the 1500s. So you gotta cut me some slack.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. By the way, Mr. Eckert, how's the arm?
Don't worry about it. It's nowhere near the punishment I deserve. I just hope you can be content with it.
Oh, look, I'm not...
Well, anyway, I
don't know what that was, but I'm just gonna ignore it.
I hope that kid and his sister have a good life.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I guess I'll be going now. What about you?
Oh, I'll be okay.
I swear if he lies in the middle of
Feel
the
free to
fucking
drop
street
by again
again,
anytime you like.
I'm gonna be so
I'm
mad.
looking forward to it. Take it easy till then, okay?
I will.
Like, I almost want to go back and check on him. Also, I'm curious if I save over this one, if it's going to mess anything up. Or if we'll have both endings counted. I don't think so. It looks like the time was cumulative. Well, no. We'll see. It's no big deal if that's the case. We've already seen that one awful ending.
Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job,
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
This is very familiar.
Let's not have all this
But it knows I can't skip it.
I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know?
When you think about it, that is kind of an unanswered question. But I will tell you, there's an answer in the game. We just didn't encounter it.
Farewell, then. I've managed to preserve my own life, but...
But what?
Oh, well. You chose your own path, after all. And I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid.
That just doesn't bode well. Let me tell you, this bed of spikes is just so beautiful.
Hey.
What a ding-dong.
Hey, I wonder if that bar is still around.
Also, I'm really upsetty spaghetti that they're calling Mariah Carey the Queen of Christmas. Like, they've just straight up given her that title this year. Now, I understand she's like the Michael Myers of Christmas music, but the Queen of Christmas, really? Mariah Carey. We at least got to the credits. We didn't see these last time. Wait! The voice of Mario was the homunculus? Charles Martinet is the voice of fucking Mario. He voiced the homunculus in this game. Yes! He was the voice! Think about how the homunculus sounds. And then just think of Mario. Oh my god, I didn't know that. What an obscure piece of trivia. I am absolutely shook. That's the biggest revelation of all. Mario tells us... Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Charles Martinet. Voice of Mario. Voice of Homunculus. I didn't even know he did any other voice work. Like, he doesn't have to. The royalty checks that he's probably getting are amazing. Plus, he keeps doing new work. Like, he's the definitive voice of Mario. That might have been the B ending. I don't feel like it was the A ending because there was things not learned in that. Everybody lived, which is fantastic. Nobody got yeeted out of existence. Everybody's fairly happy with where they ended up. But there's some lingering questions. Primarily, why even bother with that time? The 1580s. Like, what is so special about the 1580s? Now, the original Dana, we took her back to her time. But Margaret went back too. Like, using their original names, not the swapped names. Like, Margaret belongs in 2001. She should be with her dad. That also means she's about 20 years old, so technically she's eligible for simping, but only after the 4-year time skip. That note's in there primarily for mods. Gotta get that simp hammer out. If I'm doing the math right. I'm not simping for her. I think Margaret's kind of dumb. Let's see how old she is. Get some definitive answers here. Okay, so she's anywhere between 20 and 25 the whole time you meet her. Oh, I forgot that's the mechanic of the game. So getting all the endings. So getting all the endings is actually not even the ending of the game. Because all the knowledge from all the timelines weaves together into a brand new ending. That's so cool. Yeah, that's the B ending. It's all over, but somehow it left me without a sense of finality. Yeah, let's save that. We got both those endings. We can also check to see if it saved our C ending as well. So that's going to be important to going forward. And then we're going to cut the stream. Yep, it saved it. See, we can see it. I could only do it over again, just one more time. So we gotta figure out how to get the rest of these endings. I'll probably be researching that a little bit. See what some other big decisions that we can make are that may change it. I adore this artwork, by the way. Just throwing that out there before we close the stream. I love this artwork. I wish I could draw to this capacity. It's a relic of that era of art. But anyways, friends, yeah, it was, everybody was mostly happy with where they ended up. I feel like Margaret probably would have wanted to stay, especially with her attachment to Ike. Like she was really kind of like enjoying his presence. But you know, I can think of one thing that we goofed with already. We should just never mentioned to Hugo, because telling that to Margaret is like telling that to Hugo. We should just never even mention that we might be an ancestor. That would probably alleviate that whole ending when you think about it. Because then Hugo's crazy plan wouldn't even like begin to formulate. But anyways, what a trip. I don't know what we're playing tomorrow. It might be this. It might be something else. Maybe we'll get in some of those portal runs. See what I'm feeling. But for now, I'm going to do some junk on Final Fantasy and let y'all get to bed. So, until next time, lovely people, I will catch you all later.